on my way to Hickory Creek Trailhead in the Cohutta Wilderness. Going to be doing an overnight tonight, and it looks like, based on what's coming off the hillside here, it's going to be a little wet. It has rained several inches over the past few days, so we'll see if we can stay dry. Well, I mentioned that it was a little wet today. It looks like when I get here close to the trailhead that there's a sign and the road has been blocked. So this is what I came to. So hopefully it won't be too bad. We'll check and see. Sleeves here. Going to be doing an overnight tonight. A little winter camping here in the Cohutta Wilderness. It is January 1st, and so Happy New Year. Like I said, I'm here in the Cohutta Wilderness, here at the Hickory Creek Trailhead. Going to be taking Hickory Creek Trail down to the Conestoga River and Bray Field, and going to be crossing Conestoga River there onto the Panther Creek Trail, and making our way up to the top of Panther Creek Falls, and we'll be doing the overnight at the top of the falls. Ought to be a good night. I think it's going to be in the 20s. So I'll be testing my winter gear out a little bit. Hopefully I'll be well prepared, and we'll see how it goes. Wow, I don't know if you can hear that or not, but that's the sound of Rough Creek, which flows along beside Hickory Creek Trail, and that's not even the river I've got to cross, so this could be interesting. Take a look at that log jam. It's been unreal to see that water coming through here. This is Bray Field here at the junction of Bridges Trail and Hickory Creek Trail, and just a little bit further along we're going to come up on Panther Creek Trail. So really neat area here in this little meadow. It's very beautiful in the summertime, and definitely worth stopping and taking a break. So this is our crossing. This is the Conestoga River. We're at the confluence of the Panther Creek and Conestoga River. You can see it across the way over there. That's the trail just to the left of that tree that's out in the river there. And that's where we're headed. We're going to make our crossing and see how we do. I saw this little area off to the side of the trail and thought I would come up here. This is just really, really neat. This water is just coming out of the ground right here. Well, I'm not sure if you can tell if that's the trail, and I know this does not do the trail justice, but we're going up to the top of that bluff. I don't know if you can see it through the trees. Well, we are at a spot where we've got the first glimpse of the falls. So hopefully you can see it up there through the trees. That's where we're heading, up to the top. We got some more scrambling to do. Let me say, Panther Creek Falls is one of my favorite places to hike. The wintertime affords plenty of views, and it just so happens that there's plenty of rain over the last few weeks, and it's just a beautiful sight. Let me pick up the camera and show you around. Of course, we're behind a little rhododendron here, but hopefully you can see through the trees. Panther Creek Falls. If you haven't been here in the wintertime especially, you need to be here. Check it out. Well, again, I thought I'd show you. I know this is not going to pick up that well on camera, but that's where we're headed. That's the trail. And I know I mentioned if you haven't come over here in the wintertime, you need to do it. Let me tell you, this trail will, during the summer, when it's hot, it will eat you alive. So anyway, thought I would show the rest of my hike. Well, that's where I just came from. I have to say, this was, and always is, every time I do it, a pretty difficult hike. But beautiful. Going to give you a look off of the top of the falls here in a second. Almost there. Well, we're looking at Panther Creek, and I have made it to the top. And the view is to the west, and I was really hoping to get a sunset today, but it's pretty cloudy. I'm not sure. There's some blue sky peeking through. We might get one. Well, I got to my camp spot. I decided to build a small fire. Everything is soaked, but I found some birch bark. It was dry somewhat, and was able to get the fire going. So I'm just going to build a little small one here. Just wanted to warm up a little bit. It's been cold all day. I was going to make my camp right on those rock ledges. The wind was just blowing over there. It was going to be cold tonight. I decided to come over the ridge. You can see the ridge up there. That's the top of the falls. I hung my hammock right over here. Well, it is about 6:45, and it has gotten really cold. Probably, I know it's below freezing at this point, so we'll see how my gear holds up. So we'll see how it goes. I had a good meal. Little Mountain House chili beans. That was all right, not bad. And actually roasted a few chestnuts on the open fire. Not bad. I've never tried those before, but they were pretty good. So I'm watching the fire go out, and I'm gonna hit the bag. Well, wrapping up my overnight here on top of Panther Creek Falls. About to head back. Got about a 6.5 mile hike back to the car. It's been a good night. It got pretty cold, down into the mid-20s, low 20s, and had a few things freeze up on me, but that's to be expected at those temperatures. So, but all my gear held up nice. It's most of my gear is 3-season stuff, but got some pretty nice cold weather gear, and it worked well. I learned a few things, and I'll share those a little bit later when I get back. Anyway, I was just reflecting last night as I was laying in my hammock, thinking about how peaceful and the solitude that you have here at a place like this, and it is definitely worth doing. But at the same time, you've got peace and solitude and enjoyment and God's beauty. It can be an unforgiving place at times. There was a young man just north, he's from just north of Atlanta, came up with his wife hiking in this very spot this past summer, and he slipped and fell, and he died. So it's a very unforgiving place. So be safe. Always use caution. Put safety first. Wrapping up my overnight of Panther Creek Falls. Good winter hike, so it's a good night to test the gear, and everything held up nicely, and I'll share a little bit more about that maybe in a later video. It turned out to be a good hike. On my way back out, and be at the truck in about a mile. I would suggest that if you have not tried Cohutta Wilderness and Panther Creek Falls in the wintertime, you need to do it. So till next time, keep hiking.